What's up guys, Jake here. Today we're on the Chattahoochee River located in Columbus, Georgia. We're actually at a place called Uchi Creek Campgrounds, and we're gonna go to a bridge that I've never searched for treasure at.
So we're getting ready to go into the water, and what'd you just say?
No way in hell I'd get in that water.
Why not?
There are alligators this big around out there.
So not this big, like this
This big.
that.
Yeah, this big.
What's really awesome about this bridge is that this bridge has actually been here for a very long time, and I've heard from multiple sources that there's all types of different weapons potentially in that water, ranging from light machine guns to rifles to pistols and even grenades. So we could leave this spot with like a few different crazy things, and I'm excited to see what we could find.
Nah.
Yeah?
I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I think I'm nervous because like I thought we were just diving a bridge, and literally everyone we talked to today has been talking about alligators, and I just don't feel like that's I wasn't even expecting that. I couldn't even mentally prepare until just right now. That guy said this big around.
That's big.
Yeah. I'm only like this big around.
This could possibly be Brandon's last video.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This could be Jake's last video too.
With all this talk about alligators, we had an idea. We thought it'd be really funny to do something special. If you guys want to see this, drop a thumbs up on this video. I'll make a deal with you guys. If we can break 50,000 likes on this, me and Brandon, we're gonna be teaming up to do an alligator remote control prank on people in Florida. So if you guys want to see that happen, drop a thumbs up. If we can reach 50,000 likes, we'll team up and scare a bunch of people going down the river with like tubes or just having a good time or partying. So yeah, I think that'd be pretty funny, man. Imagine like a little remote control alligator scaring people.
I'm just glad that I'm not gonna be the one getting pranked. I'm excited that I'm gonna be a part of it now, so please drop a like so I don't end up getting pranked with an alligator.
The dangers we face today are really real. There's alligators out here 100%. There's some big ones, and we're just gonna be super careful. I do think the chances of finding some ridiculous stuff like a lot of weapons out there is pretty high, just from the stories I've been told. But I'm just really excited to dive down there, see what I can find, and hopefully I don't run into an alligator. But
hopefully we
don't run into an alligator.
We just got to the bridge. We made it down here. It's quite a drive from the boat ramp, so if one of us does get bit, it is a long ride to a hospital. The water's pretty clear, but Jake, look at your feet.
Yeah, it's
you
bad.
see like where the mud is?
Yeah.
So it was clear, but it's super silty bottom, which means like if you stir up the bottom, complete like cloud. So it'll be like zero viz. So I think our plan is to throw on the scuba tank. We're gonna go towards the outside and then make our way to the middle. That's gonna be the scary spot. But I mean, it is a bridge out in the middle of nowhere. So if somebody was dumping some stuff off, this would be a good spot until we show up.
Until we show up.
I'm gonna hold your hand. Give me a hand. I wanna hold your hand while we're going.
All right, man.
Alright, this is terrifying. We're just stuck on a rock.
Where you going? It's only knee deep.
Going down, bro.
You going down right here? This is scary. Dude, we went down to 20 feet.
Like immediately.
Yeah.
It's so deep.
What I was trying to tell you was when it was getting dark, I saw something go by. I think it was a big fish.
Yeah.
I was like, oh!
That's why I was like, what was it, a fish or
Yeah,
alligator?
I was like fish. This is alligator, this is fish.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we worked that out after we done.
Did you see that thing I had in my hand? It looked like a grenade.
It looked like a pipe bomb.
Yeah.
And then you threw it. And I was like, why? Why would he do this?
So right now we're going to the next spot because we're obviously a little too scared to dive this spot and we can't see. And basically, I just found out how good of friends Jake and I are, which apparently isn't that good of friends. So I dive down with him, and I find this cable thing, and I grab it, but there's rust and everything in the water. So I look at Jake, and I'm like, can you see? And he goes to look at me, and he's like, and takes off. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what is it? It must be behind me. And he's gone, so I'm like swimming trying to catch up to him. I get up there, he's like, did you hear what I hear? I was like, hear what you hear? What are you talking about? I thought you saw something behind me. He's like, no, I thought you heard what I heard and you were leaving. So basically he left me.
I'm not gonna lie, like my heart was beating the entire time. I was like, I better grab my knife just in case. I was holding my knife half the time too. But we did find a couple really cool things so far. We think this is a big round of some sort. It's just super heavy. It looks like a bullet or something, but yeah. What do you think?
So basically what I was telling Jake, kind of how this works is like any traditional round, this would be the lead that's on the end. This is like the projectile. And then there's like a big brass casing under it that like gets shoved into the rifle or whatever. When that fires off, the casing stays, and this is the projectile that shoots out. So it makes sense that it could have been in the water and yeah, unharmed. Normally they would like split up. When Jake picked it up, I saw the shape of it and I was like, no way. And then I went to pick it up and it sunk me down.
It's
this
heavy,
thing's
dude.
like 25 pounds.
It's super heavy.
Solid.
And what was really cool too, we found some other thing that looked kind of like an old grenade, but I don't think it was. I mean, it could potentially be. Near the end when we were wrapping things up, we saw what we think is a big military vehicle upside down, like a Jeep or a truck or something. Like, it was pretty cool. Like, we didn't expect to find a whole car down there. We were like 30 feet deep, and it was just so eerie, but that was wild, man. We found a vehicle underwater. We found this round, potentially maybe a grenade. I'm not too sure what that was.
You know what else?
What?
I found those big tow hooks. What could have been from the vehicle or to try to pull the vehicle out.
Oh, true, yeah.
It's like big hooks.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the situation. We are at the opposite side of the bridge, and we got to do our due diligence, check both sides, meet in the middle on both sides. However, the problem is there is a giant incline here. Can you see this? Like, I mean, it's huge. The other place it was like flat. So that leaves me to believe that this is gonna continue underwater. So I'm thinking there's just gonna be a giant ledge. The other spot was pretty deep. This side could be deeper, but we found cool stuff at the other spot. Hopefully we'll find cool stuff here or an alligator, who knows? Yeah. Well, I guess we'll find out. Today was one of the funniest days ever for some reason, man. Like, you would never expect to be laughing underwater anyway because it's just weird. But when I laugh super hard, and I make this goose noise. It's like too much air is trying to come out. So me and Jake are down there, we're laughing, and I promise I laughed the hardest I've ever laughed today, and it was underwater, which made it almost even funnier. Out of everything we did today, though, I had one favorite moment. Jake and I are crawling on the bottom, and we have each other's back. Like, if anything happens to Jake, I'm gonna be there to help him. Anything happens to me, he's gonna help me. We're climbing over this giant rock, and then there's a huge ledge, and we cannot see the bottom. Jake and I would just look at each other. He pointed at me, I was like, no, you go, you go. He's like, no, you go. And so I grabbed Jake by his scuba tank and shoved him off of the ledge, and he's just sliding on the rock, and he's looking down. It was one of the funniest moments, man.
A little bit of a letdown that we didn't find any weapons. Like, from all the stories I've been told, man, I could have swore we'd at least find one, but we found a cool round.
That is awesome.
Found a sunken vehicle, and then we also found a sunken boat, which is pretty cool. All in all, man, I had a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys are new, make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channels. I'm gonna have a link to Brandon's video in the description below. Make sure you guys head over, show him some love. Also, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys leave it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you guys are new. But with that said, I'll see you all next time. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Woo! We survived.
We did it.
What's the song?
I'm a survivor.
I will survive. Na, 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 na.